Hey kids, check out my genuine English t-shirt from the souvenir shop. Yeah, they didn't have it didn't come in husky size, so what you're seeing is all real. Okay, you guys been waiting for my report and my opinion on the royal wedding. Well, I must say I was sadly disappointed. I mean, I was expecting a lot more. I mean, I was expecting, you know, maybe knights in shining armor, or unicorns, or maybe Prince Harry to fly in on a helicopter and slay a dragon, save the princess. You know, something more theatrical. But I thought it was kind of boring. You know, at least I kind of thought, you know, that members of Prince Harry's regiment would have at least, you know, maybe lined the church, held up their swords, and they all would have walked under it, but you know, none of that happened. But I guess you can't use swords for security reasons these days. Miss Markle's dress was plain and simple, but that Da Vinci number costed $500,000. Okay, you could just go to David's Bridal, pick one up on the clearance rack for $100, add some toile to it, and or tulle, and there you go. You got a $500,000 Da Vinci. And she's supposed to be a humanitarian and spend $500,000 on a dress. I mean, that's more income than all the Commonwealth countries combined. Okay, then you got the big celebrities. You got the Beckhams, of course, and his Beckhams, and the second Beckham is Posh Spice. You know, that was that skinny bitch dressed in black. If she turned sideways, you wouldn't be able to see her. Then, of course, you got Sir Elton John and his wife. I mean, his husband. Excuse me. No, nothing offensive there. I just meant it as a joke. I promise. Then you had Oprah. Of course, Oprah's at everything. I mean, Oprah's got her nose in everybody's business. I don't understand the deal with Oprah. Then you got George Clooney and his wife Amal, who is dressed like the man in the yellow hat from Curious George. I mean, how did they get to sit with the royal family? That did not make sense. What is so special about George Clooney and his wife? Don't get it. Then, of course, there's James Corden, but he was kind of like, since our president is kind of banned from anything to do with England, he was kind of like the American representative, I think, between the two countries. Then the ceremony itself, I thought, you know, it was too long, boring. The sermon, oh my God, the sermon. I'm Episcopalian. My bishop was there. I love my bishop, don't get me wrong. But I thought his sermon was a little too long and a little too preachy for a wedding. But, you know, that's just my opinion. You know, me, anything too preachy makes me uncomfortable. Maybe sometimes I need to become more uncomfortable. I don't know. And I could tell that his sermon went on forever, and it made the royal family very uncomfortable, which in case gave them the case of the giggles. And you could just see Camilla Parker Bowles. You know, she was the crazy lady with the big hat on, and I could just read her lips saying, "When in the bloody hell would this bloody thing be over with?" And then she picked up the program and looked like, "Was this in the program? I don't remember this in the program." But yeah, that's who I would have wanted to sit next to. You would have found everything that was going on. One person I did feel sorry for in the wedding is Meghan Markle's mother. I could tell she felt very out of place and very uncomfortable, which I would too. And sorry about all this noise, but everybody follows me wherever I go, so I can't get any peace and quiet. You know, whatever a Whitehead does, everybody else has to do too. The coolest part about the whole wedding was, it wasn't the wedding per se, it was when they were taken off to go to their second reception at Frogmore House, and Prince Harry drove off like James Bond in a vintage Jaguar. That was cool. And after they got married, they all said they all live happily ever after. And Mother didn't like this comment. She said there's no such thing as happily ever after, and they need to take that out of the fairy tale books. And Father was like, no, that's not true. Prince and William are still together. Yeah, but I see them as a good match. What else? Oh, before the ceremony, they brought up some old footage of Miss Sparkle. And when she was 9, she wrote a letter to Procter & Gamble saying that one of their commercials was sexist because it referred to that only women did dishes. But in this fairy tale, Megan, don't worry. Your pretty little hands will never have to worry about doing dishes again. Alright, thanks for watching. That's my comment on the royal wedding. Some of you may not like it, but you know, I speak as I find. And make sure you turn into watch more of my videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and thanks for watching.